chair leading and ex officios. My name is Jim Melville. I'm a special agent with the Regulation Enforcement Unit out of Spokane. Today I'm here to introduce the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, who is seeking your approval to offer raffle prizes exceeding $400,000 during their current license year, which ends June 30th, 2025. Staff recommends you approve Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation to exceed the annual raffle limit of the $400,000. Today, here to present today is Alex Baer for the Rocky Mountain Elks Foundation.
Hello, Commissioners. I'm Alex Baer, Northwest Regional Lands Manager for the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. RMEF is a registered 501c3 nonprofit based out of Missoula, Montana, and our mission is to ensure the future of elk, other wildlife, their habitat, and our hunting heritage. I'm coming before you today to request a waiver to exceed the $400,000 limit in raffle prizes paid prior to June 1st, 2025, established by WAC 230.11.067, subsection 3. First, I want to thank you for passing the suite of rules brought forth by us and many other Washington nonprofits last year. I also want to thank your staff for collaborating with our efforts to update language pertaining to nonprofit fundraising in the revised Code of Washington via Senate Bill 5443. On to the fundraising. 2024 was another incredible year for our efforts in Washington and around the country. Here at home, we again successfully raised $1.6 million net dollars via our big game banquets and other raffle-based events for the second consecutive year. Because of the incredible effort made by our volunteers who do the work and deserve the credit, we enjoyed a near record allocation to support conservation efforts in the Evergreen State. In total, we supported 44 habitat and hunting heritage projects impacting communities in 17 different counties. Of all the work we accomplished in 2024, two unique habitat connectivity projects really stood out to me. The first presented itself when the Yakima Titan Irrigation District approached us about wildlife crossings that span their massive 114-year-old canal, which had burned in the Rimrock Retreat fire while it scorched over 30,000 acres of the Oak Creek wildlife area. Upon learning about this, we stepped up immediately with the funding for supplies to rebuild these crossings. The Washington State Conservation Corps provided the labor. The other project was when Conservation Northwest approached us about a land acquisition at the summit of Snoqualmie Pass, which was about to fail. The culprit, the Cacheese Lodge. Without additional funding to demolish the lodge, the future of a 90-foot wildlife underpass connecting the north and south side of I-90 was in jeopardy. As a critical component to the west end of the ongoing connectivity project near Lake Cacheese, we knew it had to be prioritized during our granting cycle. Not to forget about the hunting heritage portion of our mission, we partnered with incredible locally operating organizations like Youth Outdoors Unlimited, Human Nature Hunting, Washington Outdoor Women, Cross the Divide, and Outdoors for Our Heroes, who work to involve new, diverse, and underserved people in our community. We also supported 7 youth shooting and archery clubs by purchasing key consumable supplies for practice and range improvements. We participated in and sponsored Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife's Youth Hunt and Fish Day, along with many other organizations and activities. By providing unique outdoor experiences and educational opportunities, these organizations ensure the perpetuation of our shared hunting and conservation heritage. Nationally, our 40-year anniversary was as busy as ever. A keynote from our efforts from out of state included the foundation stepping up in the final hours with $1.3 million to permanently conserve 2,300 acres located just 30 miles outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. This ground was right in the middle of a major mule deer migration corridor, which we helped map nearly a decade ago. Without us, the entire land acquisition would have fallen through and this critical corridor would have been sold to a developer. This project, along with a few others, allowed us to surpass the 9 million acres conserved or enhanced throughout our foundation's history. It's quite the milestone. We're very excited about it. It is because of the incredibly generous support that we receive from communities all over Washington at our big game banquets and the compressed timeline of our events that I'm before you today. Right now, we are in the middle of our, quote, banquet season. Between January 1 and Memorial Day weekend, our volunteers and the 2 paid staff in Washington will host 23 different banquets in 23 different communities across the state. In this 4.5-month time period, we will raise 95% approximately of our year-end total and award the vast majority of raffle prizes. That is why we must request a waiver to exceed the newly established $400,000 limit on prizes awarded in a license year, despite this cycle being a shorter cycle. At the close of 2024, we were approximately $70,000 shy of our approved limit of $550,000. Like any organization, we desire growth. Couple that with prices continuing to rise, inflating the value of prizes being awarded. We hope that this commission will allow us to maintain a buffer between our 2024 actual value and the new cap set forth. For these reasons, we respectfully request you approve our request to exceed the $400,000 limit and re-implement a cap of $550,000 for the January 1, 2025 to June 1, 2025 license period. Thank you for your time and consideration. I would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Sounds like you guys have been accomplishing a lot lately. Pretty impressive. Do any of the commissioners have any questions or comments? All right. Is there any public comment? Anybody else? Any online?
We did not receive any comments online.
All right. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation's request to offer raffle prizes in excess of $400,000 during their license year ending June 20th, 2025.
Second. And Commissioner Lawson, I believe it was the 30th?
Yes.
Oh, what did I say?
20th.
Sorry, I'm getting over a cold.
That's all right.
All right. So it's been moved and seconded. Do we have any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All right. Motion passes.